Listen, becoming a pro boxer isn't a hobby you pick up when you feel like it. It's a new identity you take on every single morning. If you want pro-level hands, heart, and habits, you must decide now. You are not an amateur anymore. Say it out loud. Own it. That's the simplest, most powerful move you'll make. Most people train with hope. Pros train with rules. This guide will turn hope into a machine. You will learn what to do, when to do it, and why it cannot be skipped. No excuses, no shortcuts, only a clear roadmap. Imagine 6 months from now. Stronger, faster, smarter in the ring, and earning respect because you forced the change. That future exists. It starts with one unarguable truth. Consistency beats talent every time. Here's the map you'll follow, and why each part is non-negotiable. 1. Fundamentals first. The jab, the stance, the footwork, the guard. Mastery of basics creates a foundation that makes everything else possible. If your jab is weak, your offense and defense both fail. Drill basics until they feel bone deep, automatic. 2. Conditioning like a weapon. Boxing is 12 rounds of controlled violence. Your lungs, your legs, your recovery between rounds, they all win fights. Interval sprints, heavy bag circuits, and metabolic conditioning become your currency. Train so your body refuses to quit. Third technique with intent. Power without precision is wasted energy. Learn how to load a punch, how to pivot your hips, how to time with purpose. Every repetition should have a fault you fix. Every session should correct one specific mistake. 4. Sparring as research, not show. Sparring is where you test hypotheses about yourself. Don't spar to prove. Spar to learn. Keep notes. What works? What gets you hit? How opponents break your rhythm. Iterate relentlessly. 5. Fight IQ and strategy. Boxers who think win more than those who only hit hard. Study opponents, plan rounds, control distance, bait, and punish. Intelligence in the ring is a weapon as sharp as any punch. 6. Recovery, nutrition, and a coach who tells you the truth. Sleep, food, and honest feedback amplify training. You need someone who corrects you, not flatters you. This is more than a program. It's a conversion. Over the next minutes, you'll accept a new rule set. Train like a pro, live like a pro, fight like a pro. If you commit to these pillars and refuse to do anything, transformation is inevitable. No magic, just decisions, daily. Now breathe, focus. From here on out, you are not practicing to be great. You are becoming great. Let's begin. Step 1. Build the boxer's identity, mental conditioning. Before you ever throw a punch, you have to destroy who you were. See, everyone wants to be a pro boxer, but very few are willing to erase their old self to become one. You can't think like a normal person anymore. Every choice you make, sleep, food, habits, time, energy, now belongs to boxing. Pro boxers don't go to the gym. They live in the rhythm of discipline. Every morning, they wake up with the same quiet voice in their head, I will not be average. That's your starting point. To become a pro, you must brainwash yourself into believing that training isn't something you do. It's something you are. Start journaling every night. What did I improve today? What did I skip today? What excuse did I make that a champion wouldn't? That simple reflection rewires your subconscious. Within weeks, your body will move automatically toward progress. Not motivation, but compulsion. You stop negotiating with yourself. You start obeying your future. That's when you begin to think like a pro. Step 2. Master the fundamentals. Until they're boring, every great boxer, from Mayweather to Tyson, has one thing in common: terrifying fundamentals. Their jab, their guard, their stance, flawless. You know why most boxers fail? Because they crave the fancy moves before they've mastered the boring ones. You must flip that mindset. You must fall in love with repetition. Throw 1,000 jabs until your shoulder burns, then throw 1,000 more. It's in the boredom that your brain rewires. The stance that once felt stiff now feels natural. Your balance becomes automatic. Your timing becomes precise. And suddenly, you're not thinking anymore, you're reacting. Pros aren't fast because they try to be fast. They're fast because their fundamentals remove hesitation. So master the basics until they become your personality. Smooth, confident, automatic. You can't build an empire on sand. Your fundamentals are the concrete foundation. Step 3. Build animal-like conditioning. You can have perfect technique, but if you gas out, you're dead. A pro boxer's engine is what separates him from everyone else. While most people train for strength or looks, pros train for output. You need lungs that don't burn, legs that don't shake, and a mind that refuses to surrender when your body begs you to stop. Start running 5 to 6 days a week. Mix long-distance runs for endurance with sprints for explosiveness. Add high-intensity bag work, 3 minutes max. Output 30 seconds, rest 10 rounds. It will break you, but it will also rebuild you into something others can't touch. When you're exhausted and still fighting, that's when you realize you're not like them anymore. Because anyone can punch when they're fresh, but only pros can dominate when they're tired. That's what your conditioning must do. Make you unstoppable when others collapse. Step 4. Train technique. With surgical precision, every punch you throw should have a purpose. A pro doesn't throw blindly, he calculates. Your job is to learn how to punch efficiently, not just harder, but smarter. When you throw a right cross, your rear foot rotates, your hips snap, your shoulder drives, your body moves as one violent chain. That's where real power comes from, not muscle, but mechanics. Slow down your shadowboxing. Record yourself. Watch every frame. Where's your balance? Where's your chin? Is your hand returning fast enough? That's how professionals train, not for sweat, but for accuracy. Technique is like a language. The cleaner you speak it, the more control you have in the ring. Don't just copy movements. Understand them. Every angle, every pivot, every feint. It's chess, not chaos. Train like a scientist. Fight like a predator. Step 5. Spar like you're collecting data. Most amateurs spar to show off. Pros spar to learn. Sparring isn't about ego, it's about exposure. Every time you step into the ring, you're downloading information about yourself. You learn how your body reacts to pressure. You find your weak spots, your defense gaps, your balance errors, your emotional triggers. Don't be afraid to lose rounds. Be afraid to not learn from them. After every spar, write 3 things. 1. What worked? 2. What didn't? 3. What did I feel when I got hit? When you treat sparring as research, you evolve faster than 90% of fighters, because while others are busy proving they're tough, you're becoming intelligent. And in boxing, intelligence wins titles. Step 6. Build a fighter's lifestyle, not just training. You can't train like a pro and live like a regular person. Your recovery, your food, your sleep, they're part of your fight. A true pro is boring outside the ring. Early nights, clean meals, stretching, meditation, visualization. While others are drinking, you're studying fights. While others rest, you're shadow boxing in the mirror. This discipline compounds, and it shows in every movement. Remember, you don't get paid for your punches. You get paid for your habits. Talent may get you noticed. Discipline will get you paid. If you do all this, the mindset, the fundamentals, the conditioning, the precision, the learning, the lifestyle, you will transform. Not just physically. Mentally, you'll begin to walk differently. You'll look at yourself in the mirror and realize you've crossed the line between dreamer and doer. And once you've crossed that line, there's no going back. Most people will watch this video, feel inspired, and then do nothing. But you, if you've made it this far, you're not most people. You've got that itch inside you that won't let you rest until you prove yourself. So here's my question. Are you training to look tough or to become unstoppable? Be honest. Drop your answer in the comments. Because the ones who comment first, they're usually the ones who end up becoming what everyone else only pretends to be. Your choice, spectator or fighter?